Hi guys, it's Amanda here from Faithfully Homemade, and today I'm going to show you a new thing I created for my preschooler. It is an interactive learning binder, and this binder is probably great for preschoolers, kindergartners, or maybe early first graders or kids with special needs especially. One of my 1-year-old has special needs, so I'm excited that when he gets old enough I can use this with him, and I think it'll be really helpful. But also just using it with all my kiddos, I think it'll be fun, and I wanted to show it to you and show you how we're going to be using it and what I did. So first I just made this little cover sheet, and I slid it in here, and then I just used a dry erase marker to write his name. That way we can reuse this binder for whoever we want, and we can just erase the names. And so then I'm going to show you the pages. What I did is I used Velcro. If you can see, some of the Velcro I used is white, so it's harder to see. And then later on in the book I used black Velcro when I ran out of the white. So, but anyway, all I did is, this first page is his name. And so what you can do is, you can use the letters that I made. You can download this off my website. I'll leave the link below. But what he's going to do is he's going to take the pieces, and he is going to assemble his name. He can do it over and over again if he wants. So that's the first page. And then I just mix up all the pieces down here. And you can do that. And then what I did is, for each page, I used the back of the previous page to store the pieces. So for the next page, it's a calendar. Right now we're in June, and so he can change the month. I'll show you where the month pieces are back here because he's got a month of the year page. But anyway, he can keep track of the calendar with us, and I think I'm going to print out another one of these for my first grader, so my first grader can also do some of these pages with us. I'm not going to do all of these pages for my first grader because some of them are too easy for him, but I think I'm going to print out and make him his own little book to do with us as well. We'll see. My older kids obviously are past this, but these are great for younger ones. So anyway, I'm just storing all the little pieces up here. By the way, all of these pages that I made also come black and white, so you can just print them out and use them like cut and paste if you want. If you don't want to keep it forever like I do, you can always just print them out, and the kids can color them and use glue and paste on the pieces. So anyway, that is what, is another option. But anyway, I used the color pages, and I put the Velcro, as you can see, and then he can just put the pieces and keep track of the calendar. The next page is all of the months of the year that he can just take off and stick on in order. The next page is the days of the week. As you can see here, again, I just used Velcro, and then I'm keeping all the pieces up here. So he's got days of the week. Another option is, if you didn't want to use Velcro, you can use magnets. So all you do is get a cookie sheet, put each page down separately, and then just put a magnet on the back of the pieces. You won't have to put anything on the page. Put a little magnet on the back of the pieces, and then they can use it on a cookie sheet, and then the pieces will stick because of magnets on the cookie sheet. And it should go right through the page. I laminated these to make them nice and sturdy, but if you were going to use them with magnets on a cookie sheet, I would just slip them in a plastic sleeve. It's a little bit thinner than lamination, and it will help the magnets go through a little bit easier. So that's another option. Okay, so then the next page is seasons, and obviously I just have up here where you can put the pieces, where we can store the pieces, and I would just like mix these up for him, and then he can put them where they go. The next page is weather. Again, he just has to match up the name of the weather. Now, he can't read these, but I will read them to him, and then that way it will get him used to what they're called and matching them up. And he can do beginning sounds, so I can say rainy, rainy. Which one starts with R? And then he can look at all the pieces, find the one with the R, and put it on rainy. So anyway, the weather. The next one is numbers. So it comes with two options. You can use these little bugs, or I also included little trees with apples, counting apples. I decided to use the bugs in his book, And again, he's just going to take the pieces off and match up the numbers. So 1 to 1, 2 to 2, and so on. Okay, so there's that. This page is blank because the next page is the alphabet, and I wanted the alphabet to be together all on one area. So all he does is he matches up the pieces to the sounds, and then I'm going to keep all of the pieces on the back over here, and then all he has to do is grab a piece and match it up. I matches up with iguana. Iguana. So these are all the little pieces. Vegetables. Sun matches with S. And he can match up the alphabet. Next page is colors. So I have here for colors, I have half, or he has to match the other half of the color. So the word is there, red, and then he would match up red. Black. He would match up black. Anyway, you get the idea. These ones are already matched up. Green. So he could do colors. Next page I included is shapes. So I have just the basic shapes. I didn't go crazy. But he can match them up. I can read the words to him, and then he can put it there. Circle, rectangle, and so on. And he can match up pieces. And then, again, I just have a piece of Velcro here to store all the pieces. Whoops. Oh, yeah, it's on. So, shapes. Then money. Basically, it's just recognizing the basic coins and the dollar bill. So, and then I have the amount. So, he would, I would say dime, 10 cents, and he would have to match up. And dollar, $1, 100 cents. So, matching up money. The next one is matching up time. I just have a couple of them here, and they're only timed to the hour because obviously he's only 3, so this is going to even be over his head a little bit, but we can practice. So time to the hour, again, just matching up the pieces, and I have the extras up there to store them. Again, I'm going to mix them up. This is matching up farm animals, and the cool part about this one is I used farm animals that use every vowel sound. So cat has short A, hen has short E, pig has short I, dog has short O, and duck has short U. A, E, I, O, U. So A says I, So I thought not only is this a good science activity because he can match up the word with the animals, so he's recognizing the animals, but also we can do animal sounds. Each of these animals makes a sound, and then we can also do some phonics with it. So once he matches them up, pig, duck, okay, then we can do something like cat says hen says pig says dog says dog says you, those are my vowels, A, E, I, O, U, something like that. We can even use magnet letters, so I can have them take an A, E, I, O, U magnet letter and stick them on there just to kind of match them up. So anyway, that's what I did with the farm animals. And then I have zoo animals in here too. These ones don't go along with phonics, but they are just some of the basic zoo animals for him to match up. And he can do beginning sounds. So elephant, find the E, and then he could look up here and he could find the E and he can match it up. Elephant starts with E or whatever. So zoo animals, and it's a good science activity too. We can talk about where the animals live and all that kind of fun stuff. I even have little toys of these little guys, and we could just match them up if I want. I have puzzle pieces we can match up. So anyway, I added zoo animals in there, and then the last page here I added in is plants. So we've got flower, tree, bush, fern, and leaf. And here are some more pieces. So we can match up the tree, and we can match up the leaf, and we can talk about different trees and different plants and different parts and where they grow and all that kind of fun stuff. So this page is just like going to get us talking about some science things. So anyway, that is my interactive learning binder for my preschooler. And if you would like to download it, I will leave the link below where you can get it. It's also included in my Ultimate Preschool Activity bundle, so I'll leave a link for that below. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this gives you an idea of some things you can do with your preschooler, and some fun ways you can use Velcro maybe, or some fun ways you can use magnets, because again, you could do all these pages on a cookie sheet with magnets as well, just to make them a little bit more interactive. So there you have it. My 1-year-old is deciding you want to look at it. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.